I need new music.
This is the JJO Discover New Music Podcast.
Alrighty, welcome to another episode of Discover New Music. Joining me today, very excited, the Warning, the Villarreal sisters, Dani, Paulina, Alejandra. Let me do this, and I know I'm going to embarrass myself here. I'm just going to do it. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. ¿Cómo están ustedes? Tres señoras hoy.
Wow, muy bien, gracias.
Gracias por tenernos aquí. That was perfect.
Nope, no more. That's I looked it up. That is as far as my Spanish goes.
No, you're good. You're good. That was good.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you, ladies, for joining us here on Discover New Music. And let's get right to it because very exciting news. The fourth album was dropped, Keep Me Fed, the senior album, as we like to call it. So I want to know from obviously the first one, 21st Century Blood, to Queen of the Murder Scene, then Error, now Keep Me Fed. What stood out most in making this fourth studio album? Your fourth in studio, producers, mixing, all that stuff. What really stood out for you on this one?
Oh, well, a lot of it was different, actually. More than anything, I feel like mentally we were in a different headspace when we started writing, like 21st Century Blood. We were kids. And right now, to write Keep Me Fed, we mentally were prepared in a...
I feel like the most different thing that we did for this album was that we were touring. We were touring the whole time. We wrote it, recorded it. Everything was done in between touring. So as you see, this is what we've been doing for the past 2 years. But we grew a lot as people in the past 2 years. So I feel like that's the difference from Error. We just lived through so many things. And this was the first time that we had the space to fully process it all and put it in an album.
I don't want to put words in anybody's mouths, but maybe a more mature album in a sense of where you guys were both as your age, but maybe in the experience you've had in the industry and finding yourselves at a more comfortable, mature area of writing and performing and producing?
For sure. Yeah. Musically and personally, because I feel like we let ourselves be a little bit more vulnerable and personal in our lyrics.
More than anything, we grew.
Yeah.
We started as kids. Yeah. It would be insane if our fourth album was not mature.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that other people can see it and hear it.
I love that. And I'm glad you brought up something there, in writing, because you guys write all of your own stuff and have a hand in all of that. And obviously with being sisters, I'm sure it's a very personal project whenever you take on a song. Why is it so important to have that stamp on each song, each record, both lyrically and musically when it comes to being artists and what you're putting out?
Well, I feel like it's what we do. It's what part of what we love the most. And honestly, like making honest and authentic music that comes from our hearts when we perform it, I feel like it just connects so well. And that's what we love to explore. For sure. Just kind of like finding new ways to express through sounds and lyrics. It's just what we love.
Well, obviously you've been doing it since you were kids, and it all started with Rock Band, and we'll get into Rock Band in a little bit later on because I do have one final question for that. This is a 3-part question. I want to know from all of you, what track on Keep Me Fed stands out to you, maybe resonates with you more than the rest?
Oh, I feel like my answer always changes, as you said, and it depends on the day it does. But Apologize from the album, I feel like every time I listen to it, I wanted to listen to it again. And I don't know. I feel like it's such a different song within the album, and it just has a bit of our newer style and our older style, and it's just like the perfect combination.
For me, it does, like every single one of them has something special. But Automatic Sun, I feel like is the first song that I felt like completely mind blown by in this album. Like it's so fun to play, so fun to sing. It was great to actually like make. And it's just, I love it.
For me, Satisfied is a song that doesn't overwhelm me. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
But it is one that I can listen to hype myself up, but also to clean my desk. I don't know how to explain it, but it lives in that realm, and it's
a good balance.
Yeah, And I feel like I always says it, I feel like it's the perfect B-side.
All right, well, there you heard it from the girls, all those songs, plus the other ones, which was really cool with this album. Before you dropped it, you gave everyone a taste. I think you dropped 6 singles with Sick getting all the way to number 8, which that had to feel pretty good. And that sat there that was on like the top 20 for, it was insane how long that sat. That gave some tingles. Did it make you feel sick at all? You're like, oh, this is a lot. Oh, no. A little play.
Oh, my God. No, for sure. It made me feel super excited.
I cried.
Yeah, no. You cried.
Yeah.
A lot.
It was overwhelming to just like keep up with the charts. Charts are weird. Yeah. Like I don't fully understand them, if I'm gonna be honest. But seeing the numbers like rise and then fall and then it was just so stressful. But when we reached top 8, that was insane.
You know, which is also cool too, because when you look at your resume as a band, it reads like the resume of a band, like double your ages, which is insane. And seeing your reaction, talking about the charts and how well this album did for you and the singles did and what it's continuing to do with all the things you've done, you know, massive festivals, opening for Guns N' Roses. You were just on Jimmy Kimmel, and even there talking about watching the charts and that excitement. Has any of that maybe diminished the excitement around this one? Not saying you're grizzled old vets, but I mean, again, that maturity we talked about with this, was there still that kind of youthful exuberance with the release of this album?
Like completely, like honestly here, I feel like we had very exciting moments for everything that has happened to us, but they last like because everything like the next
we're doing so many
so
things
much.
so we don't have time to process what's actually going on, and we need to like have a moment to like think and look back, and it just all hits you.
We did that
because we're doing so many things every day. Like we're touring, and then we do this and that and interviews, and we're just like all over the place. That it's complicated to just take it all in. Mm-hmm. But when we do, it's just so amazing, and we're so grateful for everything that has been happening around this album. And it's just incredible to see that these past 10 years and all the hard work of us and like all of our team and a lot of people is just paying off and all of these different opportunities.
Yeah, the album was released and we were all just like, it's out. The rollout was so long. It was a very long rollout and a very packed one.
Yes.
And what people see that we're doing right now, the tours that we're doing right now, the interviews that we're doing right now, is just a very small slice of the cake that we're dealing with. Like we're already seeing things that we're gonna do like in 2026. So we're dealing with so many things all the time that sometimes you have to make an actual effort to sit in that moment and say, I'm going to celebrate and I'm going to enjoy. But we're very happy that the album is out.
Yeah. Well, I can only imagine again too. Looking at your schedules and what you guys have done, it exhausts me. I need way more off time than that. So I'm super excited for you young ladies, and I think it's really awesome and so cool that now we have your 4th album, which again keep me fed from the warning. And it's just a lot of exciting things on the way. Like you said, you're on the road right now, touring. More exciting things to come. We're looking all the way to 2026 and beyond with the warning. So very exciting.
Listen, rate, share, subscribe. Discover new music now at WJJO.com, in the JJO app, or wherever you get your podcasts. Rock has a new interview every Thursday evening between 6 and 7. 94.1 JJO.
I need new music.
This is the JJO Discover New Music Podcast.
I did. Now, we brought up Rock Band, or I brought it up earlier on. Now that we got the important stuff out of the way, everyone go get the album, check it out. It's amazing, and plenty more to come from these very talented ladies. For each of you, again, a 3-part question. Playing Rock Band, which really got this start, which also for 3 young girls in Mexico, getting that rock. Not that there's not great rock music coming out of there, but a lot of influences that came in. Do you remember maybe a favorite of each of you that you loved playing most on Rock Band that was your go-to? Maybe go down the line. I want to know.
Okay, mine is Eye of the Tiger. Oh my God.
Very nice. Very nice.
I don't remember any particular song because I was so young. I watched them play, but I remember hearing a lot of like Paramore. No Doubt was also
my favorite song. Was Backwater by No Doubt.
So You two make sense. Eye of the Tiger seems like a out there stretch, but hey, that's all right for a young girl.
I wanted a challenge. I wanted to get the 100% on guitar on like expert.
I heard that song a lot because like she would play it over and over and over and over again.
Well, luckily for us, Rock Band was created, and you girls fell in love with it, and that blossomed into this amazing career that we see continuing to see with The Warning. And we wish you three nothing but the best with all the stuff you got coming up. Again, Keep Me Fed out now from The Warning. Go get it. Now, I think we have a couple more minutes, which is perfect. Let's do rapid fire. There's no wrong answers. All right. Oh, these girls are ready. I'm ready to go. I do the same ones for everybody. And I'm not saying this because you are young. All right. I'm not trying to be ageist, but this first one, I'm not even sure if you're going to know these two songs. So let's just start and we'll go from there. So first one, Everybody Wang Chung or Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting?
Everybody is
Kung Fu Fighting.
Yeah.
All right, you go that one. Okay.
That song's in Kung Fu Panda. Of
So
course
that's why we know
it.
it. Yeah. That's why we know it. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God. I watched Kung Fu Panda with my daughter, but now I feel very old because that's the reference that Kung Fu Fighting is. Perfect. All right, good. We got the first one down. Corn dog or chili dog?
Chili dog. Chili dog.
I'm a corn dog.
Yeah, me too. Corn dog.
Chili all the way.
Chili. Now, do you do fully loaded? You do the onions, the cheese, everything on there?
Everything. Just a
Beautiful.
big loaded chili dog.
That and Eye of the Tiger. Do you listen to Eye of the Tiger while you eat your chili dog, your massive chili dog? I think.
No. Honestly, I haven't heard Eye of the Tiger in a while. I have to get
Disco or techno?
Disco.
Yeah.
Very nice. Disco. I love it. You seem like disco gals. Soaked jeans or damp socks?
Damp socks.
Damn socks.
The jeans would be so heavy. I couldn't deal with it.
As somebody who plays
It has
flag,
happened.
But they would,
it's so
sweat.
but they
Socks
would
are always
dry.
damp socks.
They would dry faster. I would say jeans.
You're insane.
I
You're
can't-
insane.
I
You're
can't-
actually jeans. Misty, yeah,
Yeah.
not pants.
Yeah, because
But like soaked.
I don't want it in my shoes. No, yeah.
Okay.
Jeans.
Sure.
I hope this doesn't split you. You guys will be arguing about this all day now. Bigfoot or El Chupacabra?
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot is not necessarily violent. The chupacabras is.
It's violent. Like you die.
Like you will get killed.
Okay, now question for you. Have you ever had a El Chupacabra experience? Has there ever been time? Where you felt, no? Okay, good.
Now we're not
No.
from chupacabra territory.
No.
Yeah, no.
Which I heard that El Chupacabra, they think now is just like some weird dog that got out and then had some other weird dogs or something like that.
Probably. That's probably it.
All right, last one. You girls have done great, and then I got to let you go. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
One horse-sized dog.
Yeah.
No,
You have to like.
I am terrified of ducks. Imagine the size of a horse. They have teeth.
No, that's true.
They're super violent. Super
They do.
violent. Imagine that thing getting in your face and flapping the wings.
Imagine
and
if I
biting.
You can get out of the way. Like horses, they have a mean kick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Horses
I don't know.
the size of
The
like
size-
a duck.
I am very afraid
No.
of ducks, so I will not say
Maybe
that.
if I have like a vacuum cleaner,
like a leaf blower. Yeah.
if
that'd
I'm
be
like
good.
armed,
Yeah.
I could deal
like
with
it.
the 1,000 horse
I honestly
size ducks.
So we
I mean, what-
figured it out. A vacuum cleaner, you'll take care of them. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Uh,
It could be baby ducks.
It could be baby chicks.
They're thinkers. They're thinkers. Ladies, thank you for humoring me. More importantly, thank you for sharing new music. Again, The Warning, Keep Me Fed, out now. Can't wait to hear more from you ladies. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Listen, rate, share, subscribe. Discover new music now at WJJO.com, in the JJO app, or wherever you get your podcasts. Rock has a new interview every Thursday evening between 6 and 7. 94.1 JJO.